Officer, honestly and frankly speaking, in fact, all the truth in my mouth, I don't know this woman. I just saw her by the roadside some days ago, where she was standing hopelessly. After narrating her super story to me, I felt pity and decided to be a patriotic citizen by bringing her under my roof. I didn't even know she was a kidnapper. You see why it is dangerous to accommodate people anyhow.
MD, you're a liar. MD, you're a liar. Officer, don't mind him. This man here is my husband.
Officer, look at me very well. Do I look like a husband material? You are a man now. If you see husband material, you no go know. Look at my fingers. Do you see any ring on my finger? Officer, don't let this babe jones you.
Officer, don't mind this man. He has been sleeping with me for almost a year, right in that house. He knows me very well. He's even my accomplice. Arrest him, officer.
Oh, devil, you are a liar. Officer, ask her details about me and see the truth yourself.
Young lady, what's this man's name?
Kidnapper, or answer that question.
His name is MD.
MD, is that a name? Give me his full name, please.
I don't know. His full name is MD.
Officer, you have seen the truth. Satan don't fall for ground though. Marcham. Case closed.
Alice, I am very disappointed in you for sending your friend to insult me. How could you do such? After I've apologized to you and promised you that I will make it up to you, yet you still went ahead defaming my image. Alice, it isn't fair.
Gerald, I am sorry for the bad words that Agnes tell you. I am not the one that sent her to talk that thing.
Oh, come on, Alice. You can't fool me. I'm not a child anymore. You didn't tell her anything. Then how does she know everything about us? Who told you sent me 50k to secure a job? Imagine how rude girl throwing all that to my face.
Gerald, you know Agnes is my only friend since when we are children. Sometimes I don't tell her anything, she just knows it.
Really? She just knows things about you without anyone telling her? Come on, tell me something unbelievable.
Gerald, sometimes if I am making calls with you, she's always there. So she used to hear what we used to say.
That's because you weren't doing all that with discreet. Come on, your friend shouldn't know everything about you. That's a very big red flag.
Gerald, I am sorry for the insults, but I promise you that me and my friend Agnes will not disturb you again.
Better. One heart to not disturb my peace of mind anymore. I owe her nothing. How about your health?
I'm getting better, thanks.
That's good. Keep recovering. I'll send you another 10,000 naira by weekend so that you can buy drugs or any other items you may need.
Don't worry, Gerald. I don't want your money again. Give it to your wife, Janice. I will never disturb you again. Goodbye.
I know it. Spending every day just run it. But isn't it the perfect?
Gerald, you brought this mess upon yourself. Should I give you my candid advice? I would advise you to leave this Janice girl and go back to Alice. What an elder sees when sitting down, even if a child climbs an iroko tree, he won't see it. Gerald, I am talking out of experience. It was my past mistakes that put Rejoice and I into all that problem.
But Alice is just so heartbroken that she doesn't even want to talk to me again. She just sees me as a devil now.
Which is the normal behavior of one who is heartbroken. Do you know the gravity of pain you caused her? Imagine she paid you a surprise visit only to meet a pregnant woman in your house after all these years of standing beside you. Haba, Gerald, you don't do well at all.
Gosh, my head is just full. Wish that I had never had anything to do with this gender. They are just making me go crazy.
Should I ask you a question?
Okay.
Gerald, give me a sincere answer to this question. Whom do you love most, Alice or Janice?
Difficult to choose between them. Both.
Don't be silly, Gerald. No man can love two women equally. Be sincere here, please.
Alice, I think she gave me more peace. I never remembered we both quarreling at any time. She never raised her voice at me, not even once.
So why is she the one out of the picture?
I wish she was more educated and sophisticated.
I'm sorry to say this, but I think you are a coward, Gerald.
Agnes, please, I don't want you to call him again. Don't insult him again. Just leave him.
Alice, you are just breaking my heart. I stood up to defend you and fight for your justice, only for you to throw that back to my face as stupidity. Alice, I am not stupid. Neither am I an attention seeker. I'm doing all this because I dearly love you, and it hurts me watching you go through all this pain.
Agnes, I know you are fighting for me, but I want us to forgive and forget about Gerald.
Really? Like you are for real?
There is no need for us to fight any fight. The lady is already pregnant for him. If she born now, she will become Gerald's wife because people will see her as Gerald's wife. I cannot have him again. I have lost him.
Gosh, I wish all these aren't happening. Sometimes I feel like we are dreaming. Gerald dumped you. After how many years of commitment and sacrifice? It really seems as a shock, I won't lie.
What will I do? I have to accept that he has dumped me. I can't fight him for what I have lost. I pray God will bring me another man who will love me more than Gerald. If God do it for you, I know he will do it for me too.
Sure he will. In no time, dear. God will replace him with someone better. Since you said we should forget about him, the best thing for us to do now is to blacklist his number on our phones and then delete them as well. He sucks. Let him be bygone.
That is what we will do. Don't worry. God will clean my tears.
Amen. Sure he will. You are a woman with a big heart. God will not allow you to suffer this. Keep being strong, my dear.
I wanna have another late night, a warm light on the front steps, sharing melodies on our lips. I love it, 2 drinks in.
Gerald, please, my phone is having issues. Can I use your phone for some hours?
Hours? Not sure. I can't leave my phone for hours with you.
Gerald, why have you refused to trust me? Imagine common phone password. You've refused to tell me. I'm very sure Alice knows that.
There she goes again. Why can't we live a day in this house without bringing up the topic of Alice? Gosh, it's now pissing me off.
Really?
Of course, I have to keep explaining things over and over again. It's annoying. Listen, Janice, neither Alice nor any other woman knows my phone's password.
And why is it so? Do you have any skeleton in your cupboard?
Oh yes, so many financial skeletons. The last time I made such mistakes, I went bankrupt, and I swore to myself that I won't repeat that mistake again.
It's really obvious that you don't love me as you claim. I must be a very big fool to have fallen in love with someone who doesn't care about my feelings. Gosh, I'm not feeling loved yet.
Janice, I don't understand why you are being emotional here. Is it just because of my phone password or something else?
Everything, Gerard. Everything. Imagine just mere phone password. You can't let your woman to have access to it. How sure am I that I have access to your heart?
Gosh, you're actually funny. Alright, I'll tell you my phone's password. I'm charging my phone now. When it's done charging, I'll give you the phone passcode. Settled?
Better.
Alright, case closed.
Miss Agnes, you have to pay at least half of the money before we can commence treatment. And I am sorry, I can't go against it.
Doctor, please help us. I have been running around. I believe I would raise the money before the end of this week. Don't allow my friend to die.
Young lady, I am here to help you already. Just comply and do the necessary while we do our own job. Excuse me, please.
Oh no. What do I do now? Who do I run to for money? I have to act quickly because if anything bad happens to Alice, I will never forgive myself.
Honestly, what your friend Gerald is doing is very wrong.
Absolutely wrong, my dear. Too bad.
You can't rob Peter to pay Paul. I think you should continue talking to him until he sees the truth.
I don't meddle into people's private life. Gerald is a full-grown man. He already knows the truth.
I know his ex-girlfriend, Alice. She is such a very sweet soul. To me, I would say she seems nicer than this later one.
In all ramifications, Alice is better than this new lady. The only flaw he sees in Alice is her bad English, but I believe people learn and get better with time.
Sure, if he truly loves her, that is not a barrier at all. He should just enroll her into an adult education program and watch her grow with time. Besides, didn't he see that particular flaws initially?
Ask Gerard though. Anyway, life is the best teacher, as they can say. I believe someday life will teach him the whole truth. Let's mind our business, my dear.
It is well though.
Gerald, now wow. Now your face be this.
Sup, MD, how you dey?
I know they fine. And now you dey remember me, Abby.
MD, please, pay me this talk this afternoon. I was on my way to someone important. Can we talk later?
So Gerald, na me you dey give levels, Abi. I blame you just because you have started touching small money. That's why I don't matter anymore.
Nope, that's just because your character stinks. When will you outgrow all these silly behaviors?
Oh, my behavior is called silly, right? I would rather be silly than being a heart shatterer like you. You think I didn't hear about what you did to poor Alice? Gerard, you are a dubious human being. The quarrel that exists between Patrick and I today, Gerard, you are the one that caused it.
Me?
Yes, you are just a wolf in sheep clothing.
MD, what I won't take from you is insulting me to my own face.
Ah, you get face? Who dey look your face? Now I not get time to look your face. Nonsense. Come on for here, Joe.
Oh my god, how did I make friends with this dog at the first place? I think I'm disappointed in myself for having a relationship with you. I wish I had never had anything to do with you. Excuse me.
Gerard, you are working out on me. Don't worry, I will still meet you again. Next time, I will make sure I use words to unclothe you. Yeah, guy.
Sis, how are you feeling now?
I'm getting better. Thank you so much.
You don't have to thank me. What are friends for? I'm glad you are feeling better now.
But Agnes, how did you get the money?
I had to run around for it. Some of my friends borrowed me, but my fiance sent me 100k. He gave me the most, and that was what I used to set the hospital bills.
What? 100k? Oh my god. Your guy is a very good person. Did you tell him about me?
Of course I did. That was why he sent me that money. He was so touched when I told him how critical your case was.
God will bless him for me. He's a very good man. If you call him, help me to greet him for me.
Sure. He has even called this morning to know how you are faring now. I told him you were still sleeping.
No MD. Na mumu dey worry am.
Make that mumu no worry which way I dey, or else I will slap the mumu out of his head.
Please do. It's necessary.
How about Princess? Any bit about her?
She is to face the full weight of the law. She has been sued to court.
You sued her?
Nope. The family of the lady who gave birth to the dead baby, they are really dragging her to court. Karma really came for her this time around.
It serves her right. After returning from jail, she would learn to mellow down and behave herself. What a wicked soul.